Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Patricia. So as you can see by the title of this video, we're going to have a little chit chat, a little airing out dirty, real dirty, filthy dirty laundry. And I'm going to show you some things and we're just going to talk. So first of all, I want to say I got a Scentsy delivery today. I just want to show you what I got. I had a customer that ordered the Grow shield for the diffuser. So this is what it looks like. Really pretty, very simplistic, but very pretty. So I just wanted to let you see that. She already has the base and she wanted the shade. So that's that in case you haven't seen it in person. And while I was online, I think I had closed a party out. I went ahead and I got the bars of the 10 new scents. So, oh, sorry y'all. I'm trying to reach and get the other ones. Like y'all don't know what they look like, but here they are. So now I have all 10 of the brand new scents. So I'm not going to go through smelling them again because I already did that with the testers, but I will do, I will warm these and we will go from there. So as I always do, I will do my full review and yeah, and we'll get back to that with the testing and all that good stuff. Okay, guys, let's get to it. So, for those of you who are newer to the channel, hello, I'm a Scentsy consultant. I know you guys have not seen a lot of Scentsy content on my page because I wanted to pursue becoming more of a perfume content creator. So I decided to kind of go all out, be to the wall, and just really do it. So I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly, and let you know why I miss y'all. But first of all, I want to apologize to my team and let them know I am back. I have contacted one via email right before I came on. I am back. I miss you guys. I miss this. I miss the hauls. I miss opening up bars of wax, smelling it, giving you my opinion, and us, talking back and forth over, our thoughts on these scents and, getting the different opinions because everyone's nose is different. We all smell different things. But then sometimes we all come to a meeting of the minds, and when everybody's saying the same thing about a scent, most of the time it's true. I miss my house smelling different every day. I miss people randomly coming over and saying, your house smells great. What is that? I miss passing out samples to people, in person. I would do like a whole cube of wax and pass it out to my personal customers that I would see. And then I would mail out like little felt samples to people that people that buy from me. I miss doing that. I had gotten to the place where I wasn't really buying a lot of wax, and then when you're not buying a lot of wax, then you're kind of hoarding the wax that you have. So yeah, so when you're hoarding wax, you're not really warming that much wax because you're trying to hold on to the wax that you got. It just turns into this vicious cycle, and then you're not getting the full enjoyment of the wax. Y'all know how it go. But I miss the friendships that I made from Scentsy. I haven't heard from a lot of people since I switched up content, and I know those people are like, well, we ain't heard from you either. It is what it is. I get it. I know a lot of people didn't watch the perfume content I did, and that was fine. If you're not into that, then so be it. But let's see. Let's start off with the good. Okay, so the good, introduction to a lot more people, introduction to a lot more brands. I did a lot of traveling last year. I went to 3 fragrance events out of state, and it kind of put me in the room with a whole bunch of other content creators, owners of fragrance companies, their representatives, yada yada. So I really put myself out there to be in the space and to be seen. see and be seen type of thing. PR is always good when you get free things from companies just because they know you're a content creator and they want you to talk about their stuff. So you will still be seeing content. Of course you're gonna see content. You'll still be seeing fragrance content on my channel because I do have outstanding obligations with some companies to create content for them because I am on their list, or a friend of the brand, whatever, or I really believe in that brand and I still want to promote that brand even if they're not sending me stuff. So you'll still see fragrance content. At this point, I'm not really sure how much, but you're still going to see content. So yeah, the good was I really put myself out there and it worked. The bad. Okay, so for me, my personal bad is I spent a lot of money last year, and for a lot of these events, even the big name people with like 100,000 followers or whatever, we're all paying to go to these events. These events are not sponsored by anyone. They're not like, oh, we gonna fly you out for X, Y, and Z. The events that I went to were not like that. Now, there are brands that do that, like the Sol de Janeiros and different companies like that, where they have influencers, and these are the people with like hundreds of thousands of followers, and they will fly them out somewhere and pay them or whatever. I didn't go to any of those, so all this stuff was paid for on your girl's own dime, and we're still paying for that. Just saying. Totally transparent. Sometimes it's a pay-to-play thing. You gotta pay to play, and I played, and now we still paying for playing. So it is what it is. But that would be my bad. What else? Well, that's really my ugly. It just we just rolled on into the ugly part. That is my ugly, is that, well, no, I still have some ugly. Okay, let's get back to bad. I'm just rambling at this point. I have no notes, so you getting rambling after work, Patricia. Okay, back to bad. I always feel like I'm on this hamster wheel. You constantly have to, content creation is not for the weak. Some of y'all know that. Some of you guys, do this a lot. It is not for the weak. So I still work a 9 to 5. I get off work and then I'm doing videos. I'm doing TikTok. I'm doing Instagram. A lot of times I'll take content from one and share it with the other because ain't nobody got time to be doing double and triple content. I know I don't. But there's always the constant pressure of buying or having that new fragrance in your library, because a fragrance is constantly coming out. Every day there's a new fragrance, and if you don't have it first, then what are you even doing? I'm not buying everything like that. I never was the I need to buy everything type of chick. I don't live near Sephora, so I'm not like running down the street and be like, oh, well, I don't need to buy it. I'll just go smell it and I'll make some content there. Like, I don't have a Sephora near me. And the Kohl's that's near me, of course, it's not the Kohl's that has the Sephora in it. So we can't even do that. My mall, closest mall, is like 20 minutes away. Y'all know how it go. So for me, it's just that constant rat race of creating content, trying to get the new fragrance, or feeling like you're left out because you're not getting the new fragrance, or trying to get decants of that fragrance because ain't nobody got, $200-300 to spend. I'm just saying. Then there's niche versus designer. So the niche fragrances are like your $200, $300, $400 fragrances versus your designer that you can pick up at your local Macy's that are less money. And there's kind of a whole bougie aspect to it of, are you a niche content creator where you have the creme de la creme, or are you designer? For some people, it doesn't matter. I even do dupe content where, there's a dupe house like, I'm looking over here at, Okcha, Dossier. Those are some of my favorite brands, and their stuff is just as good as, a lot of times they are just as good as the fragrance that they are duping. So I would do a dupe house in a minute. I'm just tired of the rat race, and I'm starting to find it a little bit overwhelming, and I was at a point where I could not do both Scentsy and fragrance at the same time. It was going to be one or the other. Like, you're either buying bottles of perfume or you're paying for your $200 plus a month, no, not a month, but every 3 months or whatever, Scentsy Club, along with all the stuff that's coming out and scent of the month or warm of the month. It adds up quick. So when you're trying to balance which one you're going to do, for anyone new, I work in the mortgage industry. Mortgage has been kind of limping along for a minute. Everyone's saying the upswing is coming back, and hopefully, fingers crossed, by summer we'll really be looking at some steam building back up, and for the mortgage industry to really start to get back to roaring again like it was. We all know it's cyclical. If you worked in mortgage finance for any amount of time, especially mortgage, you guys know, it has its low season and it has its high seasons. This is just one of the low. I've been through a low before where I got laid off. This time I was spared. We had 3 layoffs. I was spared all 3 of them. But, downtimes are rough, they're lean, they're hungry. So that's where we were at. So I was at a point where it's like, I can't do everything that I want to do. I need to pick one, and I miss my Scentsy. Okay, so the ugly. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, for me, the ugly is the pay to play. I'm having to pay for all these trips that I took last year. That's not fun. And what else? Like I said, I have nothing written down. All this like off the dome. Burnout. Well, and that's with anything. Any category. There are people that go through burnout and they're just tired. You know what I mean? It's like there's so much packed on your plate and you're trying to fit everything in. There's only 24 hours in a day. There's only 7 days in a week. And it can get to be a lot. And like I said, that rat, that hamster wheel just keeps on going around. So that's one. Another thing that I noticed that really bothers me is being treated differently because of the amount of followers that you have. That really burns your girl's britches. I am not a person with 10,000 followers, let alone 100,000 followers or whatever. So I noticed that smaller content creators get treated a lot differently than larger content creators. And I get it. There's a wider audience, so they're going to have products just thrown at them because they have more followers, they have more eyes on their page, which increases the chance that they're going to sell a lot more things for them. Totally get it. But the thing that really annoys me to no end is when it comes to brands that you have purchased yourself with your own hard-earned money. Not 1 bottle, not 2 bottles. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've got a collection of their stuff. They know you have a collection of their stuff, but they still don't want to work with you. Make it make sense. Things like that, tiers of content creators. Like if you're on one tier, you're treated this way. If you're on this tier, you're treated a different way. You're told one thing down here, but then you're told something else. These people are being told something else up here, to the point where it's so blatant that you actually see the difference with your own eyes. That part, that really was making me like, you know what, peace out. And unfortunately, that does not just happen to little creators like your girl. That happens to people even with the hundreds of thousands of followers. And it just depends on the fickleness of the company. Because I've heard from the mouth of larger content creators the stuff that they have to go through, the flaming hoops that sometimes even they have to jump through. And I'm just at a point in my life where I'm like, is it really worth it though? Like, am I too old for this? Like, what are we doing? So yeah, it's stuff like that. And it's just, I wanted to give myself a full year of just, really just going hard in the paint on it and just seeing, where it goes and things. But it's like the longer that I'm in that space, it's almost like the more unsatisfied that I am. And it's like every time I've thought about, you know what, let me just walk away, then, something happens, some event happens, somebody will say something, some company will reach out, and then I'm like pulled back in again. So it's just been kind of a tossing, a back and forth for a few months now. And I miss you guys. Like I said, I just miss the simple things of trying new things, new collections, and smelling the things and the discussions and all of that. I have not left the wax community at all. As some of you guys might know, I am one of the moderators on the Sassy Girl Aroma page. So sometimes I am working behind the scenes, and I'm, allowing new people to come into the group. I'm, allowing comments on the page, stuff like that. So I've still been in the background, still working the wax. But I have not been purchasing any vendor wax from anybody, and have just been kind of really, like I said, hoarding what I already had, because I wasn't really at a point to be buying anything like that, and sales have kind of slumped across the board for a lot of people. So it wasn't like my parties were at these super high amounts, where I could just go in there once in a while and be like, okay, let me get a little haul of, X, Y, and Z, because I got all this money to spend. So I do plan on buying more Scentsy, kind of redistributing the money and putting it toward my Scentsy, and buying, getting back on board with buying the new things as they come out. I need to go on as soon as I get done with this video and like order some of the newer things that'll come out that you guys have probably already seen, because I'm just behind the 8 ball, but y'all still want to hear my opinion on it. So I'm looking at doing that. And yeah, I hate I didn't get last month's whip box. I purchased one for one of my friends and delivered it to her, and I hadn't even saw what was in the whip box. And then that's when I saw the new the Scentsy dryer sheets, and she was so excited, and I was like, I don't even have the dryer sheets. So if you guys have tried the dryer sheets, comment below and let me know. And also the new cotton cleanups, let me know about your thoughts on those as well. So yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to come back and say your girl is back, and we might not be buying every single thing under the sun, but I am trying to like really get in here and start, tiptoeing back into like buying all the things again. And because at the end of the day, you're a consultant, you're going to get some money back on it. And it's like, that was kind of the difference between the perfumes and the Scentsy. It's like, okay, I'm spending this money on perfume, but what am I getting back out of it? I have so much perfume right now. And that was kind of the other thing. It's just like, I have all this perfume that I'm not wearing. Why am I buying more perfume when I have perfume that I have not touched in months? Like, I did a reel on some perfume a couple days ago, I think. And I had the flash on when I did it. And then I noticed there was like dust on the perfume. And I'm like, this is really sad that the perfume has gotten dusty because I haven't been using it. Why are you buying more perfume? That's where I'm at. So we're going to redistribute this money and we're going to put it back in Scentsy so your girl can get some money back on the 9th of every month when that Scentsy check hits the bank account. Yes. So that's where we are at. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for, if you were waiting for me to come back, thank you for waiting for me to come back. I'm back. I miss everybody. I love you guys. The wax community is really like no other community. And even though there might be some little fussing and, you know, a little weirdness there once in a while, it is still such a wonderful homey, and not homey like ugly, but homey, wonderful community of just like-minded people that we're all here for the same thing and we just get along. And yeah, so I'm just rambling now. I love you guys. I miss you guys. Comment below. Stop by, say hey. For those of you who have my number, shoot your girl a text, reach out and tell me something positive, you know, and I'll respond back. But thanks so much for watching. Like I said, I will be back with my post-warm review of the 10 new scents of the catalog. I am going to start me a Scentsy club. We're going to get this Scentsy club back together because there are so many scents that I have missed. Oh, them Harry Potter bars, all of them are gone. You guys know the 4 original Harry Potters, the black, the red, the green, the blue, and the yellow. Meant to keep those. They are gone. I'm sure they'll be back. But I did see Lilo and Stitch are back. They're going back in the club. So there's so many things that I've just lost out on that I need to put back in. And oh, another thing, while I have you and I'm just spilling about everything, I am getting a new car. Well, I guess I'm going to be leasing a new car. My car, I'm in a luxury truck right now. And I was, how am I going to put it? I was making a lot more money when I got that truck because the industry was still like up and popping than I am now, or was. So what was a comfortable, higher than I'm used to payment, because your girl was like stuck in the 2s and like low 3s, like really low 3s for like a long time. And I had to make an adjustment when it came to the new vehicle. But I am moving away from the luxury market. I have had, you know, a couple of luxury cars, and I'm just at a point where it's like, okay, I go in the office once a week and I'm not even driving it like that. So it's not even about the flex of look at me in my cute car. At this point, I just need something to get me from A to B. So I have like 3 more payments and we are moving down to a lower car payment, and that is going to make your girl happy because that means some more money is going to be flowing to pay off these credit card bills and also to buy more Scentsy. I've always told you guys I am totally transparent. I'm probably telling you guys way more information than you need or ever wanted to know, but I'm an open book, and I think that's what people like about me, is I just come out and just tell y'all what it is. And yeah, so I think things will be looking up for me, and I will be able to, like I said, be able to afford the hefty Scentsy club, because anybody can have a Scentsy club, but to have it at the point where it was at when you start getting into 2s and the 3s with it, you know, that's when it's like, okay, you really need to have your money flowing in the right way to be able to afford all the wonderful scents that we know and love. So that's it, guys. I swear I'm getting off. Once again, to my team, I'm sorry for any inconvenience that this absence has caused. I love you guys. As always, you can reach out to me. Just reach out. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.